JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon just issued a dire warning. Trump's new tariffs could hammer the U.S. economy. Prices are set to skyrocket, jobs may vanish, and America's closest ally, Canada, is already retaliating with its own harsh tariffs. Meanwhile, President Trump's whirlwind tour of the Gulf has locked in trillion-dollar deals with Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Qatar. But critics say these agreements come with huge risks, from tech leaks to constitutional violations. And as the US and Canada feud, China is swooping in, reshaping global trade in real time. Let's break it all down. Jamie Dimon isn't holding back. He's calling Trump's latest tariffs extreme, warning that the worst economic pain is still ahead. Why? Because tariffs act like hidden taxes, driving up costs for everything from cars to groceries. And it's not just consumers feeling the pinch. Canada, furious over U.S. steel and aluminum tariffs, has fired back with 30% tariffs on American goods. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce predicts 500,000 jobs could disappear if this trade war escalates. But while Main Street braces for impact, Trump's focus is elsewhere, on a $2 trillion money rush in the Middle East. The White House is touting Trump's Gulf tour as a historic win, with deals so big they could reshape the global economy. In Saudi Arabia, $600 billion in defense and AI investments. In the UAE, a $200 billion Boeing partnership. And in Qatar, well, that's where things get messy. Reports say the emir gifted Trump a private Boeing 747, sparking outrage over potential bribery and constitutional violations. Congress is now scrambling to investigate, with lawmakers warning these deals could drag America deeper into Middle East conflicts. Even worse? Some fear sensitive U.S. tech could end up in China's hands. While Trump courts the Gulf, Canada is quietly ditching the U.S. and turning to China instead. The Trans Mountain Pipeline is now sending Canadian oil straight to Asia, and China is buying up 40% of Canada's canola exports. Ottawa's message is clear. If the U.S. won't play fair, we'll find new partners. But here's the catch. Canada still relies on the U.S. for 73% of its total trade. So is this a bold move or a risky bluff? One thing's certain, China is happy to profit from the feud. This isn't just about America and Canada. The entire world is reacting. The EU, fearing U.S. isolationism, is rushing to sign new deals with China. Gulf nations, flush with cash, are rewriting energy and defense alliances. And oil markets could be headed for chaos if OPEC splinters under the weight of these new agreements. The big winner? China, which is quietly positioning itself as the backup plan for nations fed up with U.S. tariffs. But beyond the geopolitical chess game, there's a real human impact. U.S. factories depending on Canadian aluminum are now facing 30% higher costs, meaning layoffs or pricier products. Farmers who once exported to China are stuck with surplus crops. And if Gulf deals flood the market with cheap oil, Texas shale jobs could vanish overnight. Meanwhile, that private jet gift to Trump? It's a reminder of how elites profit while workers bear the brunt of these trade wars. So what does all this mean for you? If you're an American worker, these tariffs could mean higher prices at Walmart and fewer jobs at your local factory. If you're Canadian, your country's economic future is being rewritten in real time. And if you're watching from anywhere else in the world, this global power shift will affect your job, your grocery bill, and your country's place in the new world order. The next 12 months will be critical. Will Trump's gamble pay off? Will Canada's pivot to China succeed? And most importantly, who's really winning this trade war? I want to hear your take in the comments below. Drop a US if you think America's strategy will work, CA for Canada, or CH if you believe China's the real winner. Don't forget to smash that like button if you found this breakdown helpful. It really helps the channel. And subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.